explain, do let me know. Okay, we can start now. Just allow me to open my chat box first. I hope you're okay with my voice. You're able to hear my sharing just now loud and clear. Okay, any questions? This is the first time, I'm sure. And of course, we just have to be able to interact. And if you do have any question, type into the chat box, or you're most welcome to open the mic, and we actually do the sharing through the mic. Okay, any questions? Okay. Can I have your contact number? Please join our group. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me unmute first. Yes. Okay, unmute. You can unmute your voice. Okay, first thing first. You may reach to me by joining our group. Stephen, can you send out the link for them to join in the group? We invite you to come to the group. You really have something very sensitive and you want my contact, please do so. But I would prefer you please approach to your introducer. Whoever introduced you, please go to them. Okay. I will not attend to you. But I can attend to you personally, but I will not attend to you by selling product related to Tonic. Okay. My job is to be able to do education, share with you by sharing expertise I have available, how I can help you to restore your health through Tonic.
Okay. Thank you. No
okay.
problem.
Any questions? Anyone?
Hi, SK. May I ask in Mandarin or Cantonese?
Yes, of course. Any language will do. You want Mandarin, Cantonese, English, even Malay? If I can, I'll just explain to you. Yes, please.
Okay. SK explain 好轉反應。譬如話一個人我講俾你聽，呢個係好轉反應，但係佢唔明白點解會有好轉反應。How to explain in a simple？
OK， 你幫佢講啦。你買一間屋係咪舊屋啦嚇，已經冇開門過，冇開過門，已經有10年咗嘅話，你會叫佢解釋俾你聽會發生咩事？屋企梗係嗱喳咯，好多草咯，草地咯，跟住好多灰塵嘛，跟住最重要從來冇照顧嘅話，可能流水就有好多嗰啲植物咧，我哋叫仙台嘛，咪黐住個牆壁咯，係咪？咁你問佢，你可以即刻搬屋企冇？你問佢可以即刻油漆冇？冇可能嘅事噶嘛，你一定要清除噶嘛。嗱，假設係佢自己落手去做個工作，你叫佢攞個鏟個牆壁，咪你要鏟走晒嗰啲仙台嘛？你問佢鏟個過程係好舒服噶啦，係好難聽嘅，梗係好唔舒服噶嘛，咪用好多力嘛。你第二件事係咪？你鏟嘅時係咪係好嘈嘅喎？個尖聲啊，個噪音啊，令到你耳仔好唔舒服個，你咪叫好轉反應咯。可以咁樣解釋好？可以。呢個係最簡單嘅方式，我明白。我哋用嘅係自然，嘅方法。I will elaborate later in English。我哋用嘅係自然產品，我哋希望我哋嘅好菌會喺入邊操作。但基本上係嘅前提咧，就係你嘅身體已經有狀況咗，你可能椎骨壞咗，你可能你嘅骨頭浮腫咗，就叫做 rheumatoid 嘛。我哋叫做osteoarthritis， 即係話你已經有前列腺浮腫，你一定要將佢清除㗎嘛。你爛嘅嘢冇可能留低嘅，你一定要清走佢嘅。所以最重要係我哋食 P 檔呢件事係咪？我哋提高我哋嘅能量。當我哋能量高，我哋嘅身體好開心咗嘅。佢嘅第一個首選咧，就係會將我哋身體嘅垃圾全部去清除去，清除咗個垃圾去。咁樣清除個垃圾係個好大嘅工程嘛。如果你問起你屋企入邊好多垃圾嘅嘢，你有清除係好輕鬆嘅，係好辛苦嘅。你冇可能講1個鐘頭入邊就可以清晒你屋企嘛？除非你屋企係好乾淨嘅。如果你係大清除，即係我哋叫大掃除，大掃除嘛。You cleanse your body, you want to clear away your stuff from your house. You need to put a lot of effort. 一樣嘅道理嘅。我希望你哋明白，可以用大自然嘅方式嚟解釋俾你聽。
好，因為佢 complain 做咩痛啊？佢話
痛㗎嘛。
點解我好痛咧？咁我食嚟做咩咧？佢就有咁嘅咒咯。
係啊，因為你頭先講㗎嘛，如果你用10年去製造一個問題。基本上邏輯上係用10年嘅時間去清除呢個問題噶嘛，只不過我哋嘅 Tonic 係叫做高科技，又係叫做好自然嘅方式，又好快咁樣可以解決呢個問題係最重要係俾佢明白個原理咧就係講符合大自然。OK， 有問題冇
？OK，thank you。
OK，welcome。OK， 好。OK，I just want to elaborate. How do we explain about positive reaction? How do you explain about healing crisis? So like I said, I want you to imagine if someone were to buy a new house, because majority of the good product with high efficacy, okay, there's a tendency they are helping to increase our what they call our energy. When the energy increases, all the bacteria will be very happy to have it to clean your body because they want to restore your health. So the analogy is to use a house that is actually a second-hand house, feel a lot. It's like 10-year-old, was abandoned, nobody use it, so they're filled with a lot of what they call this they're dusty, and because they're leaking, so leaking filled with water, there will be a lot of stain also with a lot of algae. So imagine if you are the one who do not want to engage any worker to go and do the work, you want to personally go and clean up the house. Imagine if you want to scratch away all the algae just from the wall itself. Are you going to use little strength, or are you going to use a lot of effort or effort? For sure, you're going to put a lot of effort. It make you perspire. You want to sweat. But more importantly, during the process, not only you use a lot of strength, when you scratch away the algae, you're actually producing a very disturbing sound that make you feel irritated. That's called healing crisis. Your body has been filled with all the problems since 10 years ago. So logically, if you want any product, but here specifically we name it Tonic, you need to be able to like patiently able to expect some discomfort period, because the discomfort can be from very mild to acute. Acute means actually very severe pain. So again, it all depends on how much, what have you done. Now imagine this. I met a lady who have this what they call this ovary cancer. Okay, he went through 30 times radiotherapy, 9 times this what they call chemotherapy, 9 times. Okay, so when he was in pain, he said it was excruciating. I said, for sure. Imagine if I just have to electrocute you 30 times, how do you feel? What will happen to your brain? What happened to your emotional? What happened to your cell? They are actually deteriorated. So for you to do the recovery, you have to go through the same process, because you cannot share with me. This is not like you're putting on anesthetic, you're not putting on painkiller. It's to immune, to make your nerve system numb, so that your brain will never receive the signal. But here, we are taking natural product with high potency, with high energy. So there's a tendency you have to pull through the process. We call it pull through the discomfort period for a short period of time. It's not for permanent. It's only for temporary. I want you to imagine that when you are young, okay, you are fully filled with energy, you're energetic, you're able to do anything you want. You don't really worry about your pain here and there. Even the pain, when you suffer from pain, be injured or be wound, you recover faster. But now as you age and you feel yourself with unhealthy food, unhealthy drink, then we actually contaminated with electric pollutant. And moreover, you keep on taking on medication. You're actually making your body weaker, especially your internal organs. Now, I want to help everybody understand. Probiotic, it become a mandatory. It become an essence to our body. If you understand Chinese talk about that means we have means actually we have 11 organs inside the body. I would like to name it probiotic is actually now our 12th organ, because I already justified to you our body is 10% made by cell, 90% made by microbes. And these microbes are referring to the good, bad, and the follower microbes. Okay, please note. Okay, any more questions? I hope I answer. Anything uncertain or not clear, please let me.
SK.
Yes.
Brian here. Good evening.
Hey, good evening, Brian. Sorry, let me take some sip.
Sorry. Okay. Just to
Aaron.
hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I think I would like to add on a little bit on this healing crisis lah.
Yeah, healing crisis.
Because the issue that I also face quite a number of customers who are consuming probiotic especially lah. So just to share my own experience lah, just to add on, because probably I would actually say it in a layman's term lah. Because the issue is those people who are consuming, the number one thing is they don't really understand, because all they want is actually not their fault. Because since young until now, most of them are exposed to the Western medication ways of treatment. There's, you see, the issue is pain to them is very, very, very very foreign to them lah. Correct lah. But now we have to tell everybody that this one is actually a natural healing process, right? So the approach of going through the natural healing process is totally different from using the Western medication ways of treatment. Because like just now the lady example is more after taking probiotic, more pain, more headache, more severity, increase of blood sugar, increase of blood pressure. All these are actually the signs of healing crisis. But from the natural path of it is actually the very positive sign. But the problem is the consumer itself, their mindset is actually not on the correct path. So at the end of the day, they can't really match up, and to them, it is not a logic to their mindset. You see, so this one probably SK can help out to enlighten more of our listeners.
Okay, thank you, Ryan. You're the one who actually came last week as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for sharing. So anyone who want elaboration is a very good sharing because of two perspectives. We call modality Western modality and natural modality. Natural always have to go through the discomfort process. That's why I call discomfort. And what we require you to do is to have patience. Okay, you will recover eventually. It's just that the process of the period of the discomfort can be from very mild to very acute. So it all varies from individual. So if you ask me, I've gone through that period before when I was severely deteriorated because I go with about 12 years. The most significant was 6 years. For 6 years, I take about 16 tablets of painkiller every day. When I was actually under a severe, what I call very stressful work, I consumed 32 because I have an injury on my cervical. My cervical is tilted. So when I do the recovery with different good product with high energy, I actually went through all the healing crisis. And it's actually really painful. But it helped me to recover. It's only about 3 months' time. I was in total recovery. But please note, I go with extreme. My approach is a bit different. When people say you just go by, let's say 1 cup, I would like to go for 10-fold. It's like 10 times, okay, for my recovery.
Okay, I like to add on a little bit
yes, please.
personal experience.
Yep.
My personal experience, because last time during the earlier days, I'm actually a smoker and a drinker itself. So over more than 20 over years. So accumulation of all these toxins actually build up very badly on my kidney function. So when I started consuming this functional, this non-commercial, so-called non-commercial probiotics, I've gone through, because my dosage is not as strong as yours. I'm just taking like between 3 to 5 cups per day during those days. So like probably 3 to 4 years ago. So what happened to my case is because liver, I can tell you my pus, pus, P-U-S-S.
Yeah, PSS.
Nana.
Yes, long.
Comes out from my body, all over my body. The most prominent one is all on my bigger thigh, my abdomen, my back, and also in my gums. All in all, because of my dosage is quite low, so it take me probably almost 1 year to get it cleared, everything. So I'm just sharing my case with everybody. And recently, there's one case that I encountered recently. That this young man, 41 years old, he died of is it what do you call it? This the pancreatic cancer.
Yeah, pancreatic cancer. Yes.
Okay. The housemate shared with me that because when earlier stage, he has a lot of pus coming out from his body. Okay.
Yep.
So the issue with him is because he's not aware of what is happening on his own body. So what happened is he go and approach the doctor. So what the doctor did to him is the doctor removed the pus and gave him antibiotic instead.
And steroid.
So what happened is when I explained to the family members is do you know what actually causing to have this cancer issue is because the pus is actually remain in it's not allowed to be detoxed out from the body system, and it kept until to the stage that it manifested and cancer comes in, and at the end of he just passed away 2 months ago.
Yeah. So
this is actually what I've gone through, and I relate these things to everybody. Then actually it makes sense. So this is my own personal experience for everybody here tonight.
Yeah.
So they don't. So whenever this healing crisis is out, by right we should be thanking God that all these things is coming out, you know.
Yes.
So this is the attitude we should be looking at.
Yeah. Same thing like coughing. A lot of people like to suppress a cough. You must understand coughing is because your energy increases, right? Energy increases. They want to push out all your mucus, okay, up from your lung and from your system. I call it system. And I want here to take note. When I do training, conducting on the health management, I always want to first thing a reminder to them, pain is your best friend. You must always be aware and take note that pain is your best friend. Okay? Without pain, you will never know what's wrong with you. See, a very common thing whereby a lot of people talk about don't drink water is one fine. But now there are more workers actually sitting on the chair and causing a lot of sciatica. Sciatica means actually that you're having nerve pain from your lumbar all the way down, numbness or heart pain and so forth. Why? Because all along when you're sitting too comfortable on the chair, all your big vein system are actually being suppressed, lack of oxygen, you really feel the numbness. But most of the people mentally, because I'm busy, I got stressed out, I need to finish my work, I just ignore it for temporary. Eventually, it becomes more and more severe, and it causes what they call sciatica. Sciatica even severe, whereby you can't even squat down, you can't even bend, and so forth. So these are all a very important message for you to take note. Pain is all your best friend. Is to send you a signal for you to do realization. How good are you feeling right now? Or it can be bad. But like I say, bad is only for interim. Interim means for temporary. Eventually, if you want to recover, you need to be able to understand pain is our best friend. That's how I take it. That's why I'm very sensitive. Any signal sent from my body to me, sending a signal to me, I'll pay attention and alert. Just like why I'm actually going for like these 3 days. I already done my 72 hours fasting and detoxification, 72 hours. I'm still continuing. That's why you can see that my voice changes because it's purging a lot of toxin from through my throat and through basically the mucus. Recently, this is affecting me because of the haze surrounding. Okay, I've been traveling out. Okay, my voice was worse yesterday, despite I had to have a 12-hour conversation meeting throughout. Okay, but gladly everybody can hear me. So just to share with you, healing crisis is a good thing. But a lot of people have challenges to accept it because they think that they prefer to go to the Western way, whereby no pain is good. Please don't, pain is your best friend. Okay, any more questions?
SK, I would like to ask,
yeah.
What's your protocol for your 72 hours fasting?
Water.
Water fasting.
Water fasting.
No food, no solid food.
No solid food, nothing.
Probiotic?
No. Probiotic
no
later.
Probiotic.
I'll be doing my probiotic. I go for my water fasting, then later I'll be doing my cleansing. Once I'm cleansing, and then I'll take the probiotic.
Okay, once you are done with the fasting, then only you top up with the probiotic.
Yes, I do.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. Any more questions? Any question pertaining to health, to the what they call, it can be health issue and so forth. Whatever I can within my mean, I will help you to explain how can you leverage on probiotic, especially Tonic, to address on the health challenges. Okay. This is the first time. Okay. Please do not feel shy. This is where we learn together. This is an opportunity for everybody to experience, what probiotic Tonic can really do for your good health. We have been overwhelmed and we've been actually we have been conditioned, not educated, conditioned to always realize that we have to be dependent on medical. Since 29 years old, before 30 years, when I collapsed, I make a vouch, I go for natural. My baby girl is delivered with no vaccination, no injection, no doctors. Exception whereby during MCO, because she need to obtain a full scholarship, no choice, I have to go for 2-round injection. I have to accompany her. But with blessing, we don't have a lot of effect. Because why? It's important that you must have the right immunity for your body to become healthy. But I'm not saying that I'm totally healthy. Like I said, for 7 years, extreme, 12 years, I've been going for what I call this painkiller. Okay, average about every day is about 16. At the optimal peak, I go for 32. So imagine how bad it's actually all my cell, especially my organ. But it take me a while for me to recover. Like I say, I'm an extreme person. I manage my mind. I'm able to go for high dosage. Okay, just like example, people talk about Tonic 1 cup, I'll go for 10 cups because I expecting faster recovery, and I'm preparing mentally to go through that healing crisis. 好轉反應叫做好轉反應 is always about you need to pull through. It's like you have to step down to be able to recover. It's a process. You have to go with the patient. You must go with the perseverance. Any more? Anyone? Today I have about 33 candidates, 30 participants. Really appreciate your time, taking effort to come to this. I mean, despite it's our first time. You can explain 如果你们讲华语的，问问题华语的也是可以问。广东话刚才已经有问了如果你要用英文的你要用华语的都可以的不限制于，因为有紧急的事你们就快点问了。Okay, any question pertaining to health management? No one? Elton, right? Elton Lee, Mr. Tai, Brian, thank you. Chong Kao, Cillian, Emmeline, Florence, right? Fu, HL, Hing, anyone at all? You are welcome to open the mic, open the video, type in the messages inside the chat. Like I say, we encourage you to come to our group. Okay, join our group. Any questions, any challenges, I'll elaborate further. But if you want to talk to me personally, you're most welcome. But I would prefer you must obtain your product through your introducer or whoever recommend you to come to the group.
SK 啊，
Hey.
上次我太太那个是说那个皮那个脚啊跟手啊，因为喝了这个必多尼是不是那个皮疹啊慢慢好，还有这个脚啊，脚跟尤其是那个脚啊那个肤色啊，还是有那个黑黑这样哦，为什么不会去掉呢？
它会去掉的，只是你的内在器官还不够干净，你要给它时间，一样的，要时间的。
内在器官还不够干净啊？
当然了，你要明白嘛。如果刚刚讲，我说 inside out 就是你内在要干净，这样你慢慢表现出来你的身体的皮肤嘛。
就说要时间啊。
当然要时间的，因为你们没有真正做一个很极端的那种排毒，把里面内在的肮脏东西把它排泄出来嘛。所以暂时来讲，你那个皮肤有点颜色不一样不一的话呢，最基本是告诉你内在的血呢，或者是你的五脏六腑呢，尤其是我们的肝脏排毒的器官还是有一点肮脏，给它时间，它最终一定会好的。
最终会好了。
呀，是。
还有啊，我喝了这个必多尼啊，
是。
现在一天差不多5杯，有时候6杯啦。
是。
因为我有那个prostate 的那个问题嘛。
好。
可是喝了很久啊。这个prostate 的这个 tumor marker 啊，没有什么吓到哦。
没有吓到，很多理由啦第一个理由呢，就是你要照顾你的饮食习惯哦，你要考量你的饮食习惯嘛。我还是一句话啦，因为除了吃这些产品可以帮助我，我就是要目的呢是把我的身体还原，但是同时间我的病从口入这个口里面吃什么东西进去，我在添加它的负担，因为这边我弄好了，你这边给我负担，这就是一个问题嘛，你明白吗？所以你们要清楚，就是说我们不只是在乎于你吃 Tonic， 当然我欢迎你，也鼓励你们，也感恩你们吃那个 Tonic， 同时间你要知道你的饮食习惯是怎么样的。比如说我做一个简单例子比如说你的上面有很多天线，天天都发射很多那个辐射，我们叫 electromagnetic field， 或我们叫 electropollutant， 就是辐射的污染，这样你吃什么东西都没有用了。为什么？因为它污染的侵犯比你吃那一杯来的更多。你可以明白意思吗？所以你要考
我吃我很小心
OK，
我也喝很多。 我也喝很多水。
你的 OK， 来，你看啊，我坦白讲哦，这样我会跑回问你哦，请问你是喝什么水？是你喝很多水，你喝什么水？你千万不要喝 RO 水，你千万不要喝蒸馏水，distilled water、RO water 不可以喝的。OK， 然后第三个问题，我要强调很清楚的，你们把那个水煮到很熟，100度，再喝那个水，你也是算是一半好一半不好啦，好过你没喝水。不过肯定这3个水我们叫死水。
哦，蒸馏水那些都不能够喝啊。
千万不要喝蒸馏水，千万不要喝 RO 水。这2个水你喝越多的话，你一定要准备有骨骼疏松症，你一定要准备你的身体越来越弱的，因为它完全没有营养。啊，
碱性水的那个
碱性水可以，但是碱性水又分多种的哦，现在市场有太多了的哦。啊，你问我现在有碱性水加海多症的啊，你可以考虑喝，不过要知道它的技术，因为就好像你喝 Tonic， 为什么你来上我的 Tonic 的分享，主要要明白我到底在怎么样管理我的身体，我的投资值不值得，应不应该嘛，对不对？所以当然每一个人在卖东西的时候，他会讲，哎，我产品多好多好，我们不只是讲好，我在推广马来西亚产品，第二，我知道益生菌是必需品来的，因为我先从种植开始，然后第二，我们知道，就好像我做一个简单例子啊，如果你们去做酵素，还是你要复制这个益生菌，你去把一个水喉水里面有很多氯的，去养你的菌，我跟你讲，当场那个菌就立刻死掉了。好，RO 水，我曾经有一个年轻人，他是想养鱼的，但是他为了那个鱼的水很干净，他每天都放 RO 水的，他就换水就放 RO 水，啊，我就跟他讲，你放 RO 水那条鱼活不了，他讲是咯，我10条鱼里面只有2条鱼可以活下去的，每天都要买鱼，因为他没有去在乎于他到底用什么水，用 RO 水，用蒸馏水，用死水去养鱼，你的草本植物，你的动物，就是尤其鱼的话，肯定完蛋的。你想象鱼都会完蛋，这样你喝在身体里面会发生什么事？你给你身体更多的负担。
比如那个碱性水哦，那个水机一个不是便宜嘞，18千哦，而且
，OK， 我明白你意思。你如果是很严重的，你就可以考虑，为什么？因为你讲那个品牌，我也是代表他们的分享的，给我曾经了啊，我也是有推广的。如果真的严重癌症病人，这样你可以考虑那个10多千的。为什么10多千？因为它有很多数据，它在美国癌症学会推荐这个产品，但是对我来讲不需要的，因为你不可以完全只是期待一个水哦，只是一个水就可以解决全部问题的啊。我先声明哦，我有一个理念呢，就告诉大家，只要你呼吸的对，呼吸的好，你水喝的好，你的风水就好，风水啊，好，你就好了的。但是很可悲，现在人有68%地球人不懂讲正确的呼吸法，70%的地球人喝错了水，不要讲他有没有喝水啊。现在的孩子更可悲啊，水都不要喝啊，喝 RO 喝那个波巴提啦，喝什么车是乱来的啊。你不需要考量的，因为水机最便宜是2、3千已经足够了的。我给我爸爸妈妈用的是3000多块钱。OK， 你讲那个10多千的我也有啊，但是我是给癌症病人用，我自己本身用了，我就大概是4、5千的啊，又有碱性水，又有海多菌的。我不是在卖戏，我是告诉你，我会对我的身体健康的需求很在乎，我不要让我这边可能乱吃乱喝，我就错水，添加我身体的负担，这是很重要的。啊，这是告诉你，我们喝水 ，OK， 所以你看为什么我整天讲种子健康哦？你有没有睡觉也是个关键哦。尤其你们有这些问题的，就是身体有状况的时候，一定要早睡，10点就好睡觉了，不要11点睡觉，也不要12点睡觉，10点睡觉了的。为什么？因为你身体开始做排毒是几点开始？8点钟晚上开始，但是偏偏哦，很多人8点钟才去吃宵夜，大吃大喝。啊，不吃不欢，因为什么？我也明白，工作压力很大了，放松一下，去消遣一下，去喝一下见朋友，我都明白。但是我会鼓励你们，一个月可能做1次就好咯。我在槟城有授课的时候啊，我跟你讲啦，尤其是他们有值班的，24小时做工的，有3轮班的，通常值夜班的，就是做夜班的人，一定是胆卵被切掉的，身体很多状况的。但我一讲的时候啊，我就跟他们讲的时候啊， 他们就讲哦，哇，你讲得很准，为什么？因为我知道我们要了解身体的操作我们叫做身体的我们叫做身体的我们叫 biorhythm， 就是我们身体是怎样操作，我们一定要明白。所以睡觉很重要，吃也是很重要，结合也是很重要我们不止这样，我们还要讲什么？我们要讲动，我们要常常动。你可以不要讲去运动，如果你觉得哎呀我很懒运动，你至少给人家帮你按摩movement 动。第4个喝好水。保健品要吃吗？除非你吃的很健康，否则的话偶尔也是要考虑吃保健品。因为很多人讲我不吃保健品，你吃的很均衡，你的益生菌很够，这样你可以不用考虑吃保健品。好像我刚刚见一个顾客，他是我的老朋友来的啦所以他本身刚刚中了微中风，找不到问题，但是他因为后续做很多好的东西，他就好得很快。所以因为他有吃很多那些保健品，但是我有提示他不要去乱买保健品来吃，因为有些保健品他讲是叫保健品它根本没有效果的，反而会让你中毒的尤其看世界卫生组织讲了的，千万不要吃维他命 C 超过500 mg，500 mg 呢就是 0.5 克。但是如果我们要健康你问我吃多少，我一有维他命 C 我吃8000到3000到8000，因为这个是人体需要的东西来解决。所以大叔我到现在还没有中过COVID到现在我还没有中过COVID，而且我是公开见很多人的，我是没有戴口罩的。我去大厂的学校讲课的时候是1600多个学生的，我也没戴口罩的。我们要知道怎样去照顾我们自己I'm sorry 来讲还有。
假如喝水的话，这样就喝过滤水，单单喝那个过滤水，不要煮就可以了咯。
不可以 ，OK， 过滤水如果你真正研究现在的水越来越糟糕现在的水所以我讲，如果你们有兴趣我可以 send 一个视频是我讲水啦。真正你问我了，我怎么救回我自己的我就是从水开始的，OK， 那个应援是这样的。我弟弟从美国回来的时候，读书回来的时候，他就问我那时候我是做电脑行业的，他问我应该做什么，我说你应该做保健品，不管是pharmaceutical 就是卖药的还是保健品，你应该做这个行业。所以他就刚好有一天把一本书，我那时候已经身体有状况了的，他就把一本书丢在垃圾桶，我拿来捡起来，他的名字叫做 Reverse Aging， 是一个韩国科学家在美国生的，然后他是专门研究水的，他就是给我提示水的重要性。我读了整本书，我就用了9个月去找水机，我从水机开始的，我从好水开始的当然好水不够，后来我做更多的东西。所以我也有讲，我发言就是说我们一定要走自然法 alternative medicine， 就是说用自然的，而且是有办法来处理我们的问题的。就好像我做一个简单例子很多人肝胆卵中发炎的时候，胆卵有结石的时候，他们一定讲，看医生一直跟你讲把它切掉的，我只叫他们喝椰油罢了，而且喝了10天过后再去检验，用 ultra scan， 发炎没有了，石头也没有了，什么都没有了，很轻松的食疗就可以解决很多问题的 ，OK 吗？
所以刚才我跟你讲那个过滤水，你说什么
好水啦，OK， 来我先讲明先我讲过了的，我的出发点是以教育，我的教育是要给你们知道怎样选对的东西，不一定要说我卖的什么产品，我尽可以的话避免不卖那种东西，因为我是以教育性质，我要告诉你们怎样去选好的水机，怎样去呼吸。就好像我女儿，我教呼吸对了，怎样叫对了，她可以10岁的时候一次呼吸，在水里面潜游25公尺，对了咯，她的肺功能已经大了吗？明白意思吗？但是很多东西你可以自己做的，很多东西是没有办法的，因为我们住在城市下，我们不是住在一个没有污染的山顶有很多自然的水。坦白讲啦，甚至我可以跟你讲了，有一些矿泉水的品牌讲到它多好啦，它不是有机的。为什么？我要做这个东西的时候，我也很清楚知道你做的方法到底对不对但是有一些很多东西是误导，可以明白意思吗？
所以，假如说过滤水是一个跟那个过滤的那个机器是好的话呢，你的意思是说，
对，
应该多喝啦，不必煮啦。
请问你啦，全世界最长寿的国家是哪个国家？
日本
日本喝什么水，你就研究他们的水啊。两个国家，一个是日本，一个是韩国，现在是中国也是在里面了的。他们都会考虑把不管什么水变成好水，好水有条件的，可以吗？不是普通过滤水哦，我这个可以过滤，这样我可以过什么咯？没有用的，因为他没有办法把你身体还原，你喝什么水都很无奈的。啊，好像我的太太煮饭，我们的饭是没有放在雪橱里面的，摆在外面1天2天我们都没有管的。为什么？米本来是酸的，但是经过好的水放在外面它不会臭，因为它是碱性了的。
哦，是碱性就好了。
我们身体要弱碱性吗？我们 pH 是7.365吗？一个礼拜7天，一年有365天吗？可以明白吗
？OK，thank you。
我在强调，我是以教育心智给大家了解，我们身体要达到什么标啊？我讲白一点呢，就是我希望跟我们一起的人以后都是好走哦，Sorry，the rest I will elaborate further。好走就是不要带着负担，不要带着遗憾离开。在美国，平均每一个人的寿命是75到78，但是有7年没有尊严，什么意思呢？穿包大人，这个脚没有，那个脚没有，或者躺在床上等人家伺候，我不要咯。我像以前的中国人这样 ，OK， 处理一些东西，时间到了，躺在那边，坐在那边，走就安详的走，那叫好走嘛，善终嘛，可以明白吗？好
，OK，thank you。
哎，不客气啊。好 ，OK，just now，this was actually previously when I have a lady who actually both couples they are age I think they are more than 70 old, then they are suffering from some health challenges. So I actually address them accordingly. And please note, and despite I'm educating you about understanding about what probiotics all about, especially focusing on Tonic, all the good stuff, bioavailability, biotech, and so forth, I also emphasize that you have to drink a lot of water. Now imagine, I want you to imagine that Tonic is a detergent, or probably it's actually a soap. They're able to help you. But if I give you a bar of soap and ask you to go and bathe without water, there's no way you can actually clean your body because you even can't construct a foam. So therefore, it is mandatory, it is essential that we drink a lot of water. But the issue is actually, you must also understand, okay, when I promote sit in the classes, I talk about sleep. What time do you sleep? It's not about how many hours you sleep you had. What time do you eat? How do you eat? Do you move your body? Do you drink a lot of good water? Do you take supplement? Do you actually take care of your postural? I mean, your spine, is it like straight and so forth? But do you know that now there's a lot of children with learning challenges? I don't call it disabled, learning challenges. Purely because they're born cesarean, they're C-sec. Because when they actually like being dissect and take out the baby, they don't go through the vagina through the compression. When they can't compress the nerve, they can't actually go against the gravity pull. The muscle cannot hold to the bone anymore. So they become collapsed. We call it scoliosis or multiple sclerosis. Then they become flat-footed. That means the arch is no longer there for their feet. Okay, they become flat-footed, and it's affecting their blood circulation, affecting their brain function. They are not able to learn. They become a lot of issue like ADD, ADHD, what they call this spectrum. They call it spectrum autistic, and also the more severe one, it becomes Down syndrome. Okay, so it is important that the objective here is to educate for you to make a right choice. Even come to water, I wouldn't want to say I have this product, that product. I want you to know how to make right choices. Okay. Now, earlier the uncle was mentioning that okay, the wife, all things addressed, especially drinking a lot of water. But eventually at the feet area, there's a lot of rash that cannot be eliminated. Please understand, we live on earth, we are pulled by gravity. Toxins are mostly accumulated at the feet. That's why there's this Chinese saying, as once you age, your feet become strengthless. They mean 人老脚先衰. They mean the first part of your body, right? You already realize like, hey, my feet are getting weaker and weaker. Due because your toxins are not able to push out through your heart to go to all your elimination organ, and they start accumulating at your feet. You don't understand? Look at kids. Look at a lot of people. When there's a lot of mosquito bite at the feet, it's a sign to imply to you that your toxin are accumulated at the feet, and the feet accumulated too much of toxin, emitted carbon dioxide, attracted a lot of mosquito to bite you. Now, I give you a life scenario. My wife, when we got married, she wanted a baby. I say, I love baby. But unfortunately, what I did was I brought her to the park. It was Taman Jaya in PJ at night, about 7, 8 o'clock at night. So she was complaining to me, why do you bring me to the park? I say, why? Oh, mosquito bite, especially at the feet area. Okay, at the leg area, I say, no mosquito bite me. Oh. So what really happened to you? What do you think? So he said, okay, something wrong with me, is it? I said, yes. I want to have a healthy baby. I don't want to have a baby that deliver where we had to argue over because she was constantly sick or he's constantly sick, the baby was constantly sick. The only choice is actually you have to make an effort in 6 months' time, go and cleanse all your body, clear away all the toxin from the body. 6 months later, I brought her to the park again. We sit down on the bench, no mosquito bite anymore. Okay, let's go for baby. That's what I did. Okay, that's how I collaborated with her to have this baby. So next one, what I did actually, because she had a lot of rashes at the feet, I asked her to spray Tonic, spray at the feet area. Then she recovered. Now, next question is actually about prostate. He drank many years, drank many months, and then the prostate index marker doesn't go down. You have to take note is because other than Tonic, you also have to take note that what time do you sleep is essential. You must sleep before 10 p.m. You must drink a lot of good water. You must know how to eat right, especially when you have to eat a lot of alkaline food. If you constantly eat a lot of meat or probably food that actually driving to or trigger the acidity, then you're having more problem. You're not able. See, luckily you drank the Tonic, you're able to suppress all the acidity. That's why you cannot see a lot of improvement over the time as a challenge. Okay, so please note, despite I'm talking about Tonic, I also want to encourage you to understand your diet is important. I call it SITS, sleep adequately, eat moderately, exercise regularly, drink a lot of good water, structure support, supplement, and stress management. These are very, very important. Earlier, I also mentioned, if you really understand the basic health, the fundamental is that if you understand feng shui, people talk about feng shui, it's about energy, auspicious. I also emphasize you must have good feng shui in yourself. Is to know how to breathe well, is to drink a lot of good water. If you were to constantly drink RO water, distilled water, and boil water, you can't expect miracle from your body. Because imagine this, I used to have a student, okay, he loved to have aquarium, right, with a lot of fish, okay. So when I share with him about RO water, distilled water, the impact of RO water, distilled water, and boiled water will cause osteoporosis or osteoarthritis. The minimum one will be called osteopenia. Then your living organism, like your plant, your fish, will never live. So true enough, he mentioned that I love my fish, but every time I when I change the water to our water, out of the 10, only be 2 alive. The rest died. I say obviously because there's no mineral, there's no oxygen, there's no nutrient appreciated by the dead water. You need to make sure you drink live water. And please, in order to drink live water, you must understand the criteria of good water. Okay, this is what I share with him just now. Okay, any more questions? Yes. Okay. Can you explain in English regarding to the prostate case why not much improvement? I will explain. Florence, sciatica is common illness today due to what? Long sitting hour. Because you understand sciatica, we are not allowed to sit. We need to move our body all the time. If you do like imagine this, you every day you walk 6,500 steps a day. You're not supposed to joint pain from your neck, shoulder, pelvic, or back, or the kneecap, or even your ankle, because you move your body by increasing your blood circulation. Failing to do so, your blood doesn't flow smooth. And then blood always carry dirty stuff, what they call the waste. It's supposed to be clear away through your elimination system, 3 areas: liver, large intestine, and your kidney. Okay, but unfortunately, the blood running very slow, not much of movement, so that's where it accumulated. Now, come to sciatica, because please note, we have 2 hearts: the heart at my chest, the other heart at my scalp, 小腿, and my 小腿. So we need to move. But unfortunately, when I sit too long, I have a big vein that connected from lumbar to the calf, and it was suppressing on the nerve system, and blood doesn't flow. That's where it will send you a signal to the brain, hey, my feet are numb. Can you please stand up and walk a bit? Okay. But there's a tendency whereby, oh, I'm busy at work. I'm too stressed out. I really have to focus on my work. I don't care whether I got this signal pain or whatsoever. Gradually, your big vein deteriorated. Blood doesn't flow to your feet. And that's where you're having a lot of cell problem, muscle problem, feet problem. and it causes long-term issue. Okay, the typical issue actually you can't bend, you can't squat, so that's called sciatica, 坐骨神经痛. Okay. Any more questions? Oh, it's already more than 10 o'clock. Okay, any more? Let's go for the final questions. Okay, if there's no further question, I really appreciate this is our first time on the 31st edition. We share English session. If you do think this is a good session that you enjoy and wish to have more going on, so I have to talk to the board, I'll talk to the management to see how frequent we will conduct this. It can be on every Wednesday, it can be on another time. But of course, this recurring will be a bit rare unless we are able to find more people to appreciate this. Of course, in my last study topic, I talk about heart, liver, I talk about blood, I talk about everything. But generally, the resolution is to appreciate Tonic, to know how to solve the problem. Okay, Tonic is a superior product in my personal experiences, my opinion, not opinion, my personal experiences. I've been supporting living organism through what they call effective microorganism called EM. Okay, if you don't know how it was being produced, it started from Dr. Higa. Okay, if there's no further question, I really appreciate your time and effort to come to this session. And if you do enjoy whatever I share in this English session, right, I will appreciate you can give me a pointers in the chat box, right, by typing number 3. And if you find this fruitful, really enjoyable, and it's beneficial to your knowledge, please put in. Okay, good. Thank you very much for your feedback. Just two only. How about others?
Oh, yes. SK, from SK?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, actually English is actually much appreciated for the English version, I mean English speaking crowd lah.
Yes, of
because
course.
the awareness of probiotic basically is actually more on the commercial, which is only available in pharmacy lah.
Yes, of course.
So the effective like Tonic is all are the non-commercial brands lah.
Yes.
So actually the awareness of all this is actually very limited lah. So
yes,
the awareness has to be there, and the frequency has to be more lah. Because once the awareness has been elevated, then I believe it can actually help more people lah. You know.
Definitely. Well noted, and I'll actually convey this message to them. Okay. Anyone else have any question? Otherwise, we'll call it a night, and really appreciate your time and effort to come for this English session, and look forward to.
SK, one small request. Can I get your number from Alex?
Can. Like I say, go to the group lah. No problem at all. Okay, you're most welcome. Okay, have a good night. Have a good rest. Okay, good night. Bye bye.